Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today we're going to be talking about the Ark announcement that was said at the live stream yesterday. I think it was with Unreal Engine, and I was like live streaming it and stuff, and a few of you guys tuned in. I think there was up to like 400 of you in there, which was pretty awesome, and we all expected something different with this announcement, and we're going to be talking through what it was and also what we expected, and hopefully look into a bit of news when we could be seeing the things that we actually want to come to Ark Survival Evolved, basically. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, because we are just getting closer and closer to 100k. We're like 14k away now, which is absolutely massive, so thank you for that guys. But let's just get in with what we're talking about. So, as I said, there was a live stream with Unreal Engine yesterday, and Ark, Jesse, who works for Wildcard, and also Jeremy, who's the co-founder, were announcing something new. So we were all, people were in my live stream, and we were all, like, waiting to see what this big thing was. People were saying, could it be the third DLC? Could it be S+? What is it? Or is it more just about Ark Mobile? So we were waiting, and it was announced that Ark Survival Evolved was coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel like that's something pretty awesome, because they've now got Nintendo players in the mix and match of Ark Survival Evolved, so it's now PS4, PC, Xbox One, will soon to be mobile, and Nintendo Switch, so they're covering all platforms so they can have as many players as possible, which is absolutely awesome, because I know that Nintendo still has a pretty big fan base. Now, I'm happy with it, and they said that it's on its way to Nintendo Switch fall 2018, so that's not long away at all. I'm thinking of getting myself a Nintendo Switch, because I haven't got one yet, and I feel like it would just be awesome to be able to play Ark Survival Evolved on the go, rather than playing it on the mobile. I'll still play it on mobile, see how it is and stuff, maybe do a few videos on it, but usually mobile gaming isn't my way forward, unless it's more just sort of like Jurassic World, where you can tap and do things and stuff. I prefer mobile gaming in that way, because I'm not great at it. I mean, obviously I could give a go at it, but it's not really my thing, and I feel like, the Nintendo Switch Ark would definitely be something cool to bring along with you. Like, you can do a bit on the TV when you're at home, and then you can do it whenever you want on your Nintendo Switch wherever you go, which is still pretty cool. But that wasn't, what anyone really expected. We were sitting there hoping they were going to announce something about S+ or the third DLC. They did say at the start of the stream, they announced that, so we just released Aberration in December, and now we're also announcing our official release of our next third expansion, which is going to be Extinction. And I was waiting for a release date to come out of their mouths, but unfortunately, they didn't even say anything on the release date of Extinction either. When they first announced that Extinction was going to be released, so they did it even before this, they said spring 2018, but that has now been completely removed, so it doesn't say anywhere that it's going to be spring, and as it's coming up to spring now, it's pretty upsetting, because I thought we were going to hear a little bit more about that. So right now, us Ark players are kind of left in the dark to what's next. They've said that they've been working, they have actually put up a community crunch saying what is next, and they've explained that they're going to be working on bug fixes and stuff, which is huge. That is huge. Everyone wants the game to be fixed. I see every tweet come from, that people say to the guys on Twitter, at Wildcard, saying, so when are you actually going to fix the whole game? And that is going to be their main priority coming up soon. There's actually been a video recently that I saw, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it as well, of every single under mapping place where you can get under the map on official servers and just on maps on Ark. And it's a great video, because it's put together to show every single one off, so then to send it off to Wildcard so they can actually see where all the problems are, so they can patch it, and then there'll be no more under mapping, will be sorted, and then when they make their next maps or release their next maps, they just have to make sure that they could just put some big barrier, I know it might not be that easy, but just some huge barrier underneath the map, just so people can't get under it. I know it gets a little bit more difficult when mountains are involved and stuff, because they can get under mountains and things like that. I know there's some trouble with that on Ark Survival Evolved, but let's hope this video that has been released does show, the guys at Wildcard see it and get that sorted, because I know they have said that the next big update they're going to be working on sorting out some under mapping or under meshing, so that's something brilliant. But I just would like to see, I just want a little, I just wish, I'm sort of confusing my words a bit. What I'm trying to explain is I want them to try and give us a better idea of when we're going to be seeing, some more more, you know, content. We should be like, Fortnite let us know all the time. And I know a lot of people watching this video are going to get annoyed with me constantly comparing things to Fortnite, because Fortnite is a game that a lot of people are getting annoyed with, and obviously there's a lot of people that love it as well, and I love it. I've been playing it a lot recently, but their devs are constantly keeping us up to date of what is happening when this is coming out, and they always are keeping up to date with their release dates. And Wildcard have said they're going to be improving on that, and that's a great thing, because I feel like, you know, that whenever they say a release date, it's just not coming on that day, is it? It's so rare that ever happens, and if it does, it's usually just on PC if something actually comes out on the day they say it. And it would just be nice to maybe get a bit more communication from them when they say S Plus is coming out all the way back in TwitchCon. How long ago was that now, guys? TwitchCon was months ago, saying that S Plus is going to be the next mod, and we haven't had any news in so many months, and it's just keep constantly getting players going on, what's happening. They just need to let us know as players, and then they won't get as much, you know, like bad comments and stuff as they may do. Literally a few little tweaks they could do would sort out a lot of the hate they get. And I feel like Wildcard still, I've said it in plenty of videos, and the game Ark has so much potential. Definitely recently, I've seen a rise in players on the game. I don't know if you guys agree with me there, but a lot of people are saying, is Ark dying? And I made a video on it as well. And I still feel like it's there, and there's a lot of people playing on it. And there's still potential to grow even more. The third DLC is going to bring back a lot of hype, I think. S Plus will bring a lot of hype, but we just need to know, rather than knowing that there's going to be a third DLC, Extinction's going to be coming out, you know, then we just want to kind of know that, you know, that when it's going to be released, or around about the time, because they can't say spring and then just remove it, because then when are we going to get this third DLC, especially for people who have spent money and put it down already, saying with the season pass, and then not knowing when they're going to get something. They're told they're going to get something then, and then it's changed all the time. It's not fair on people that have spent their good money on a season pass. Like, I don't know if you guys agree with me there, but I'm just trying to explain my thoughts and my feelings towards the, you know, how the way they're working at the moment. And so it was a little bit disappointing that we didn't get some more news there at Unreal Engine's live stream. Now, some people may say that really wasn't a live stream to, you know, to talk about them as much, because with E3, they have a bit more time to talk about their game, whereas with Unreal Engine, it's more talking about, like, technical things, not really all about games. But it would have been nice, you know, when they were announcing it on Nintendo Switch, just before they said that they were talking about their third DLC, then they could have just snuck a little bit of information on what's going on with S Plus as well in there, just before they started talking about the Nintendo Switch. That would have been brilliant, because a lot of people would just be able to calm down and just think, okay, at least we know now, because leaving people in the dark about things really doesn't help at all. It really doesn't. So I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think Wildcard needs to do to sort things out again? Like, and when they're doing announcements, should they be a little bit more clear on what they're going to be announcing, like something completely different than the Nintendo Switch? Like, because when people hear an announcement, they're going to instantly think something crazy that they've been told they're going to get, because they have been told about it for a while. And if you just tell them, right, yeah, it won't be anything on S Plus in this announcement, then people don't need to be like waiting there and thinking, you know, is this what it's going to be? Because it's just not. I know this video, and a lot of these videos end up turning onto a bit of a rant and stuff, but I never want it to end up being like that. But it's always good as a YouTuber who wants to bring content out for you guys and gets prepared to release stuff, to actually do a little bit of a rant sometimes, just so I can get a lot of stuff off my mind. Because you never know, sometimes a guy from Wildcard will watch my video and, you know, get some information from it, or even give his feedback on it, which is absolutely brilliant. It's happened before, and usually it's always about good things. More recently, I've not been, I've actually ranted a little bit more than usual, because when the game was still in early access, I don't even think I did one rant. I think I might have been like, oh, this needs to get sorted, but a few's happened a little bit more since the game has been out of early access, and they've just still done a few little things wrong. It's great now that the Nintendo community are joining us, mobile community are joining us, and we're all coming together as one big community, but all they have to do is make sure that their main main big fan base, which in my opinion is console, with the PS4 and the Xbox, a lot of the problems get fixed, and then I just feel like there's no stopping Ark Survival Evolved therefore just from getting even better and better if they can just fix some of the main problems within the game. But thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I want to hear, as I said, a lot of the feedback from what you think about this, because the announcement was great. You know, Nintendo Switch is brilliant, but we need to be put a little bit more in-depth information from the guys at Wildcard with when we're going to be seeing the next things coming to the game, because everyone just wants to know. But anyway, see you guys later. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.